Eight Poses. Welcome to another one of the critically acclaimed, award-winning Wrestling Revolution reviews of Smackdown. First off, I'd like to thank my new subscriber this week, MXL Disturbed. I'd also like to plug WrestlingRevolution.com, the epic center for all your wrestling needs. I'd also like to mention that the Zamario has done a fairly decent Smackdown review, and it is available only on WrestlingRevolution.com. There will be a link in the description box where you can check out the Zamario's colorful and British commentary on the Blue brand. It's always nice to change it up a little bit. Don't worry. I know you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want to cheat on Grumpy Cheeto," but you guys don't have to worry. I love you guys all the same. Also, get your merch. See? Wrestling Revolution merch, as well as, there's Unsquared Circle, there's Wrestling Show, Classic 1333, there's Mario, Jerichoholic, D. Jose. They're all there. I'd also like to just let everybody know that, if in case you're wondering, I am accepting Crazy Pretzel's offer for the 3 Stages of Hell, and I've got another VHS in the mail, except this time it's from Wrestling Fan, which I will show you at the conclusion of this video. So if you want to check out what the next stage, or what the stipulations in the 3 Stages of Hell are going to be, stick around after the review and I'll tell you. On top of that, I guess that's it. Let's jump right in to Smackdown.
Get ready for the Smackdown! Get ready for the Smackdown! Hey, you're gonna react when you're put on your back now! 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the Smackdown!
This week's Smackdown is in my backyard of Des Moines, Idaho. All right. We kick things off with a match where it is Christian versus Mizark Henry. I gave this 3 out of 5 Black Rangers. This match was actually really pretty good. Great opening match on the card. These two guys are both ring veterans. They both work really well together. So I really don't see a problem with this match whatsoever. So, this was your typical speed versus power, and of course Christian tried to use his speed, and just Mark Henry just dominated with his power, hands down. Christian tries to go, of course, for the kill switch, but then Mark Henry just kind of elbows out of it. But in the end, Christian throws Henry's shoulder into the corner of the turnbuckle, and then he hits as he bounces out of the corner, hits a kill switch and gets the 3. Afterward, of course, Christian grabs a mic and he says that he should be the #1 contender. He was a victim of circumstance last week. Teddy Long comes out and says, "Dude, I can't help you. Sorry." Then Long makes Christian the special guest referee for the main event tonight, which is Orton versus Sheamus for the world title. So, things are rolling along here with this feud. Next, we have the second match of the night, which is Tamina and Alicia Fox. She's quite a fox, taking on AJ and Caitlyn in the tag team that should be called the I Don't Give a Crap About These Divas tag team. I actually gave this 3 out of 5 Pink Rangers, only because Alicia Fox and Tamina pretty much carried this match. Caitlyn and AJ, nobody even really cares about, and neither do I. So Tamina had a awesome Samoan drop, she lifted her up over her shoulders or over her head, and then Samoa dropped her. Awesome part of the match. Or awesome finish to the match. And as I said, Tamina and what's her face? Tamina and Alicia Fox carried this match hands down. Next we go to a in-ring promo with Cody Rhodes saying that he didn't lose to Daniel Bryan last week because when you're beaten and battered and bagged, you aren't the loser. I'm like, alright, whatever you want to say. It was a pretty good promo. Some of his promos are starting to get pretty standard. I don't know. He just needs to kind of change it up a little bit. And I really think that Cody should feud with Orton for the title instead of Daniel Bryan. I don't know. I really just think that Cody needs to move up, not down. And unfortunately, right now, Daniel Bryan's position in the company, he's down further from where Cody Rhodes was. So, next we'll go to a backstage segment with the Great Khali, and basically Ginger or Jinder, not Ginger, Jinder comes in and says that, you know, that says a bunch of stuff in Indian, and just it doesn't really matter. Kali's a heel, yay. Third match of the night is Jinder Mahal versus Yoshitatsu. I gave this 2 out of 5 alpha 5s. It was a decent squash match. It put over Jinder Mahal really well. Yoshitatsu took the bumps and bruises. Wasn't anything special, but afterward, of course, Kali squashes Yoshitatsu's head. Yay, heel Kali. I'm just excited this tag team. The WWE needs more tag teams, and I'm glad that they're pushing this tag team at this point. Next, we have a video promo, which is a Gay Obama capital punishment promo. Next, we go to the fourth match of the night, which is Ezekiel Jackson versus Wade Barrett. I gave this 2 out of 5 Red Rangers only because of the ending. These two guys really did a great job at working together as two power characters on SmackDown. Towards the middle of the match, which is the move of the night, is a scrap buster that Wade Barrett hit on Ezekiel Jackson. I'm going to show that one to you. That was a great scrap buster. Zeke tries to dominate, and towards the end, Zeke starts to doing multiple scoop slams on him, and then he starts to go for the torture rack, but Wade Barrett escapes, falls outside the ring. That's when he gets counted out. The Wendy's guy and Gabriel are, they're on the apron, and they're basically getting the crap beat out of him. Wade Barrett gets counted out and walks off. Wade Barrett's still your Intercontinental Champion. So besides having the move of the night in this match, nothing else really happened. Next up, we had the fifth match of the night, which is Daniel Bryan versus Ted DiBiase Jr. I gave this 4 out of 5 White Rangers. This match was really good. I thought this was going to be a squash match where Daniel Bryan just beat Ted DiBiase, like, hands down. But actually, it was a really good match. It got good time. These guys worked well together. They were working, it was the fast-paced action that these two guys can exemplify, and SmackDown helps these guys exemplify that. Cody Rhodes comes out in the middle of the match, and of course the match continues, but after that, Daniel Bryan reverses a $1 Million Dream Slam, or $1 Million Slam, or whatever you want to call it, into a label lock for the win. So, as I said, a clean finish for Daniel Bryan. Afterward, of course, Cody and DiBiase beat the crap out of, what's-his-face? Daniel Bryan. DiBiase and Rhodes beat up Daniel Bryan, and then out comes Sin Cara to make the save. So I don't know who exactly is feuding in this feud. There's like 4 people involved, and I don't know who's actually feuding with who technically, but I don't know. Anyway, we go to a backstage segment with Johnny Curtis, which he was the winner of season 4 of NXT, I think, and he said something about getting a tag team opportunity with R-Truth. And he said this is what he's going to do, and he poured milk. He's not going to cry over spilled milk, and then he poured the milk on his head, or poured the milk on. It was something was wrong with this promo. Let's put it that way. I didn't. Wow. Next we go to the 6th match of the night, which is Randy Orton versus Sheamus with special guest referee Christian. I gave it 5 out of 5 Green Rangers. This match was great. It was for the world title. It wasn't really a clean finish, but, these two guys, normally on Raw, and this is just proof that Raw creative and Raw bookers are the problem with the wrestling on Raw, because Sheamus and Randy Orton had a great match, and, and when they were on Raw, they had all these boring matches, where here on SmackDown, they have good matches. I gave this 5 out of 5. I enjoyed the match. I knew who was going to win, but I was kind of on the edge of my seat for some of this stuff because they were doing a good job working together. Match quality was right up there. Time was right up there. These guys did a great job. In the end, Sheamus accidentally clotheslined Christian down, and he's telling Christian, he's like, I didn't mean it. Christian knew that. Christian went to go, Sheamus hit a bro kick on Randy Orton, and then he went for the 3 count. And then, Christian went to do the 3 count. 1, 2, oh, my arm, just kind of like, 1, 2, oh, there's something in my eye, oh. See, they should all wear glasses like me. They'd never get anything in their eyes. Anyway, so of course, Sheamus shoves Christian. Christian slaps Sheamus. Orton hits the RKO in the win. So 5 out of 5, great match. Christian was a great referee in this match. On top of that, he just did a good job. Afterward, of course, um, Christian's going to hand the title to Randy Orton, but he delivers a title shot to Randy Orton's skull. So Christian finally turns heel. Thank you, Lord. So now we have a heel turn for Christian. Christian walks off with the world title. Everything is good in the world. Now, gonna move in. What did I give the night as a whole? Well, I give it 4 out of 5 Blue Rangers. A lot of things happened tonight that I liked. A lot of things worked. You know, the 4 out of 5 Blue Rangers is just, you know, SmackDown's been really impressing me. Booker T's quote of the night. Well, I can't really tell it to you. I can tell it to you, but you'll have to see it. And I'll show it to you.
Randy's out on his feet right now.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if somebody is out on their feet, they have to be on their feet.
Randy's out on his feet right now.
Booker's stupid. And that's it for SmackDown. Good show. Good above average show. Like usual. I'm glad I don't do Raw reviews or Impact reviews. I'm sorry, because last week's Impact review, Impact was good compared to normal Impacts, but compared to SmackDown, Raw and Impact just don't hold a candle. So anyway, now what I'm going to do, since my review's over, I'm going to show you the video that I received, the VHS tape that I received in my mailbox just a couple days ago, letting me know what the stipulations are for my 3 stages of hell match with Crazy Pretzel. So
Crazy Pretzel, you want me to decide what you and Grumpy Cheeto are going to do, what the encounter is going to be like, this epic match. Well, obviously, I'm glad you came to me. Now, granted, I don't really like you, you know, but at least you admit that you kind of copy off me. I'm the original. Grumpy Cheeto never admitted to that, but we can agree that you're better than Grumpy Cheeto. And I have to say, you've really taken him to the limit. So I was thinking, how can I stack the deck against Grumpy Cheeto? Well, here's what I've come up with. Okay. How about the first match will be a bowling challenge. That's right, bowling. We all know that Grumpy Cheeto's weak as a kitten and he can't throw that heavy ball. I mean, he's good handling balls, but throwing them, that's another story. Then, the second part, cooking challenge. We all know, we've seen your buddy Classic, Crazy Pretzel, cook up some mean dishes, so hopefully he's passed on that culinary expertise to you. And I don't even think Grumpy Cheeto knows how to open up a potato chip bag by himself, so he's pretty much, you know, screwed there. And if it comes to it, the third part of this 3 stages of hell will be an ultimate throwdown, which is basically going to be anything goes, you know, beatdowns, you know, a rap session, you know, it's just, there are no rules, there's no parameters, you just go at it till you're the last person left, you know, standing, or until your opponent gives up. So, you know, no rules, no DQs. So that's my 3 stages of hell. Grumpy Cheeto, good luck.
So as all you people can see, that idiot wrestling fan, whom I retired last year, WrestleMania might I add, is now stacking the deck against me. So this 3 stages of hell is going to start over the next 3 weeks. Next week, we will have our bowling challenge. The week after that, we'll have our cooking challenge. And then finally, as a WrestlingRevolution.com exclusive, we will have the Epic Throwdown. And I plan on winning all 3. I don't care if I win the first 2, I'm still going to throw down with Crazy Pretzel because I want to beat the crap out of him for beating up Wesley White. And maybe Bobby Lashley. So anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe, go to WrestlingRevolution.com. I'm Grumpy Cheeto, and I am awesome.
Randy's out on his feet right now.